We have the Rotary Classic that's coming up very soon. It's an April event, the 28th in this particular case, and there will be another one next year. So if you hear this at a later date, take a look at the calendar, and there's likely a run in April in Brantford that you want to attend. It's been going on for 36 years.
This is 36, and this is the 37th coming up.
And from a money point of view, we know that they've pulled in, about $1.2 million in that time frame, which is a huge amount. And once again, that number is probably less than in reality, because I'm sure there's been a lot of other fundraising related in that time frame. So we're talking a very specific bank account when I mention that number. But in terms of what the Rotary Classic has probably generated as a whole, I would say it's easily 3 times that number. But I'm just pulling a number out of my butt right now. When we think of the impact of that money, that goes to Lansdowne
Children's Center and Boys and Girls Club for this year.
There's a 10K, a 5K, and a 3-mile walk, if I recall correctly.
That's
and that means you have really no excuse because it's a nice, comfortable walk surrounded by people that are doing a good thing.
And you can take your dog, you can take your baby in a buggy and
if you're David Prang, you'll be running the buggy while running.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
There's
exactly.
Always a few people
It's fun watching those ones. It's definitely a family event.
It is.
It's the sheer amount of buzz that's going on at that event's huge.
Over the years, there's been thousands and thousands, literally thousands and thousands that have participated, and thousands of hours and volunteers that have gone into making this race sustainable and successful the way it is. And I just would hope that and encourage everybody around this area to come out and, if not participate, come out, spectate, and cheer on the other runners and walkers and maybe offer a pledge.
As you say, you don't necessarily have to run to be able to make a difference. It is all going to a good cause. And as we were saying earlier, you run or watch, the kids win.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So if you've enjoyed this podcast, the Rotary Classic is in about a week and a half, but that does not necessarily mean that you're excused from not supporting the year after that, and so forth. There's 101 ways of doing this. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Pleasure to be here.